Hello and welcome back to Karlova design channel. In this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to make the new version of a pencil case, which has a pentagonal shape and has 5 facets. It doesn't have any hardware or buckles and has faster access. You can quickly open and close it. You can see the first version of pencil case on these pictures, and it's been a while since I wanted to make a different design. You can find the link to the pattern in the video description, as well as the link to the first version of a pencil case. And as any small pattern, this is a great project to use your scraps. Okay, let's get started. For the main body and the wooden part of the tip, I am using a vegetable tanned leather 2 millimeters thick. This is about 5.5 ounces. You may use chrome tanned as well. It's important that it has to be stiff. This is some pink chrome tan, also 5 ounces, 2 millimeters, which is a perfect color for the eraser. And this is some dark navy glossy piece of leather. I think it's veg as well. It's also 2 millimeters and it's for the tip. And this is our eraser holder. It can be pretty lightweight. I know that on real pencils this is silver or gold color, but I don't have these colors of leather, so white is fine, I think. And this is some gorgeous dark turquoise crazy horse that I'm gonna use for the facets. It's 1.5 millimeters. I think it's fine to use anything from 2 ounces up to 3.5, 4 ounces, medium to stiff hand. I don't think that really soft leather would work here, but who knows. The pattern is designed for 4mm stitching irons, and let's get to punching holes. Now, to avoid a mushroom on the end of the cap, let's make small cuts in between the holes, but don't go all the way to the stitching line. Then we're gonna cut the corners of these little cuts. I'm going to be using flat braided polyester thread, which is Rita 0.6 millimeters. I don't recommend using anything heavier than this. Now let's stitch together the pencil tip. Trim any excess that is sticking out on the graphite tip underneath the main part of the tip. We don't want anything to be sticking out when we're stitching that part together. Now let's stitch the facets to the body and pay close attention where I'm starting stitching them, because this is important. The curved bottom part of this seam should be the last one to make, and it should be done in the direction of the next facet, and at the same time you will be stitching the tip, but not all tip at once, but little by little, part by part. Keep watching so you will understand better what I mean by this. So let's secure the seam, and each facet should be done exactly the same way from first one to the last one. Again, don't start stitching the next facet right next to the previous one. Start at the further corner. Go all the way around, stitch the part of the tip and secure the seam. Now let's stitch the eraser with its holder. You have two pieces of inlays on the pattern. I invented them on the fly because I wasn't planning that. So I am making them out of 1mm leather. You can use whatever you want in there, probably even crafting foam would work, or anything that has 1.5mm thickness. Don't use anything too heavy because it can make it hard to close and open the pencil case afterwards. I am using a two-sided tape to stick them in place. You can use glue. I just don't like to mess with the glue because two-sided tape is much less messy. And now just stitch the eraser holder to the eraser with those 3 stitching lines. And here we are stitching through both layers and finishing the cap. Now here's the final seam of the project. We stitch the tip with parallel stitches, then we stitch along the facets with baseball stitch, because otherwise it would be near to impossible to use parallel or cross stitch there. And the open side, like the top where the cap goes on, we also finish with parallel stitches. Now here let's use baseball stitch. We need to use the same holes that we used to stitch the facets on, but the needle needs to go between the layers, and basically we are just stitching the body without touching the facets. It can be a little bit challenging, and pay close attention what hole is next. So as you can see, all our stitching goes underneath the layer of the facets. And here we go again with parallel stitching, because it's a little bit more tight than baseball stitch and we need it to be tight in this part. This is it. Let me remind you that I have 50% discount for all the patterns on karlovadesign.com. You will find the link to the pattern in the description, and you still have time to make these cases as Christmas gifts for everyone in your family. The first version of the pencil case is also very cool. Don't forget to check it out. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, like, share, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.